Hey everyone, this is Cobalt the Crusader. I'm a professional wrestler, Conan enthusiast, and aspiring author. This is the Monolith Conan Board Game. We're not talking about this. No, we are talking about the Red Nails expansion that has just been delivered today. This is actually part of a successful Kickstarter that I was, of course, a backer of. And I figured, well, may as well get some money back and just, do an unboxing. I don't really know what makes a good unboxing video, so we're just gonna kind of go ahead and roll with it. And as I'm unboxing, you get through books, you get the art, and my cat, Nightshade, decides to join in and try to steal the show. It's like, I love her so much. She's so cute. Look at that little nose. Little nose, yes. But you gotta get out of the way, honey. Dad's kind of working right now. She's a very cute cat. Anyway, so this is the Red Nails expansion based upon the Robert E. Howard novel of the same name, short story of the same name. This is the Conan figurine that comes with this particular expansion. Looks really good. Monolith does exceptionally good miniatures, by the way. These are very high quality, very solid feeling, very sturdy, not a bit of cheap plastic at all. And I'm going to be showing you the Valyria figure next. Alright, see. She looks fantastic, of course. Valyria is a very important character in Conan mythos. She's a bit different in the Arnold Schwarzenegger film, of course, but for the most part, she's largely the same. An adventurous woman who's after wealth and treasure and stuff. Now, the other one I want to show you is actually the one that I'm most impressed with. It's the dragon that they have. This thing is a beaut. This feels very solid, like I said before. Monolith does exceptionally good miniatures, so if you're a miniature guy and you just love painting them, or you just want to have more minis for your D&D campaign, highly recommend you pick this board game up just for this. And of course, this is the titular Red Nails post. I'm not going to spoil exactly what it's for or what it does in the story. You're just going to have to read it yourself. It's not hard to find, it's not hard to track down. There are also several free audiobook readings of it on YouTube right now, so please go and check some of those out. It's a very, very good story. To the point where there was actually supposed to be an animated film about it several years ago, with Ron Perlman doing a second version of Conan. He first voiced him in the 2006 video game, I think it was, but this movie never came out. I don't know how far along I got. But they also do these exceptionally high-quality boards, as you can see. I'm just going to try to pull it out for you. These things are very thick, by the way. They're not just really thick cardboard, plasterboard, whatnot. They're actually quite thick and quite sturdy, so they can probably take a bit of punishment. Not that I'm going to put these things through hell and back, because that's not practical. It's an expensive box set. Nightshade decides to pop in again as I'm trying to unbox the second portion, because I'm one of the higher tier backers they had. I got the Versus expansion and the Worms of the Earth and the Frazetta Box. So now I'm just going to be showing you the Versus expansion. This is where you can play against somebody, whereas usually the game is usually a cooperative sort of game. They give you 2 rule books, just like the first one, which is, one English, one French. I don't speak inferior languages, so I'm only going to be using the English one. I'm kidding, Frenchies, I'm kidding. You have very good comics. Forgive me. Little joke. But yeah, they also give you these very, very detailed boards and these very detailed cards that you need for this. What I most appreciate about it, though, the Versus expansion in particular, is they also give you a second book of Skelos, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. Because this is a Versus expansion. In the original game, you do need to have it for this one. You only get 1 book of Skelos. This is the second one here you get. This is vital if you want to do the Versus. Now I'm going to pull out a couple of the minis. I'm not showing you all the minis, even though, well, I guess I am for this one, because you can kind of see them right here. They're very, very well detailed again. I'm not showing you all the minis in them, because there's a bunch of minis that come with these games. I don't think you want to see me just pull out every single individual mini one by one. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorites. I really enjoy this one right here. And of course, I also like this one. This one's one of the bigger ones here. It's a little dual-wielding guy. Again, if you like D&D and stuff, you need some extra minis, pick these games up. They're very good for those. I've used them in the past, actually. But this is my favorite of the bunch so far. I love this one. That one looks fantastic. And here's my other cat, Wraith. He decides, if Nightshade's going to be the star of the show, I'm going to be the star of the show. So, give your kitty a little screechy on the scruff. Let him know you love him. If he's going to be in the way, I'll make him the star of the show. Smell the camera. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. And then get out of the way. I love my cats. Anyway, so this is the Worms of the Earth box, actually. This is one that I I didn't really know what to expect with it. The art on it looks really cool. Of course, Monolith, they have some phenomenal artists who work on these games and stuff. And I can't show you a lot of some of the art because some of it's a bit risque. I would probably get hit with a demonetization thing real quickly. There's actually a book that has full-on boobage in the original one. But this is a Bran Mak Morn, actually. Weirdly enough, I don't know a lot about Bran Mak Morn, but apparently Wraith is a big fan of Bran Mak Morn, Where's Bran Mak Morn's movie? He's probably thinking, So give him a little boop on his snoot, tell him go away for now. But anyway, Bran Mak Morn is a lesser-known character of Howard. In fact, I've only recently become acquainted with him despite being a Howard fan myself. He's in the same universe as Conan and Cole, but several years after. This is his figure, though. It's actually a really nice figure, too. And again, Monolith does not miss when it comes to their figurine quality. And that's really the only one I wanted to show you because, well, I'm talking about Bran Mak Morn, and I'm not trying to go for ages in this little unboxing video. Because again, I don't really know what makes good unboxing videos, so I'm just going to kind of put this one up and then get to the Frazetta Box. But I do want to show you the Worms of the Earth book, at least what it looks like. Again, English and French. Wraith decides to try and show his little ear again. So we give the book a little flip through. Again, there's some very good art in here. I was tempted to show you some of it. Again, there's anything in particularly risque in this particular book, but I felt like if I showed you this book, I'd probably show you the other ones. There are several other unboxing videos that go more in depth or detail than I would. This is just a quick little video I'm putting out for content. And here we have the Frazetta Box. Now, this is the one that I really, really wanted from this particular Kickstarter because, Frank Frazetta is probably the most iconic Conan artist to date. But I will say, this is the one thing I don't like about this one. They send you these little paper pamphlets for the encounters for this particular version of this, because there are several encounters and play styles you can make. You can make your own, but there are also several others that you can just do and follow from the book. But this one, instead of being in a book or something thicker, that's just these little pieces of paper. In fact, the English one is a little wrinkled. I didn't care too much for that. But here's the Conan ones, and the thing about this one is just only 2 figurines. One for Conan the Conqueror and Conan the Destroyer, I believe it is. Or maybe Conan the Raider. I can't remember which one it was. I'm recording this the day after. I'm recording the audio the day after I did the unboxing. So we're just gonna pop the tape off of these things. I've cut out most of the stuff where I pulled the plastic and tape off, but this is one didn't take too long, so I figured it wouldn't be a big deal if I just left it. I'm gonna show you the figurines for these, and yet again, Monolith does not miss. This is I think it's the Conan the Raider, actually. I want to say it's Conan the Raider. This is the one on the box art, by the way. It looks very, very good. Monolith does not miss with their minis. And here we have Conan the Destroyer. This one is where he's on horseback, and again, it's just a phenomenal figurine. So yes, this is actually one where you get not 1, but 2 different Conan figurines to use for any game you're playing. Now, the best part about this one is they also have their individual cards, which is fascinating because they also have different stats. I'm going to show you that here in just a second if I can stop Googling the Conan the Destroyer figure. There we go. Sorry, I forgot what I did here. So if you look at the particular Conan cards, right here, you see that they have different stats, which means they must also have different play styles. So I'm actually really curious to know how this is going to work in a game. If I was to, use these figurines in the other encounters and stuff, I'd probably tell other people, hey, just pick 1 Conan, because as awesome as me to have 3 Conans, running around, kicking picked ass and stuff, I would just say, just keep it to 1 Conan, please. Pick a Conan and enjoy it. Anyway, that's the unboxing video. I'm Cobalt the Crusader. I got some more videos coming out later. Thanks for tuning in. Hope I didn't bore you. I'm not good at unboxing stuff. Sorry.